So, good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the channel. Hope everyone is doing well on this rather muggy, rather cloudy, bit grey, with some spots of sun. So, not all doom and gloom, but bit sort of overcasty uh, Thursday afternoon, and also the day after our first pre-season game against Leeds. I did a watch along for that, which was my first watch along, which I absolutely loved doing. I thought it was fantastic. Really enjoyed every second of it, and really appreciate to all of those. Big ups to everyone who dropped in to that stream, uh, left some chats in, also subscribed and liked the stream. Managed to get nearly 500 views on that, which was fantastic. Lets me know that that's definitely gone off a bit of a hit, especially for a channel that's not even got 30 subscribers yet. But we're close. We're close. We're sort of on the road a bit. But we are back to talk about a little bit of transfer news, and what have we got to discuss today? There's quite a few bits and pieces to talk about, which I'll probably cover in a few other videos that I'll be releasing at different parts throughout the day. And because it's my channel, I thought I'd just pick and choose what I fancy discussing and giving my viewpoints on it, giving my thoughts and feelings, whether people want to hear them or not. It's up to you whether you fancy hearing it or not. But yeah, each to their own. But Everton, Everton. Are they in for Anthony Elanga? And what sort of a deal are they looking to put on the table? How much money, how much dough are they talking? We'll have a little delve into that because we have a rumoured margin for a fee, for a transfer fee. But all we know for concrete or for certain is that, according to Fabrizio Romano, that Everton are the favourite club in the negotiations for signing Anthony Elanga. There are supposedly other clubs interested, though not named. Whether there's people out there that know who the other clubs are, do drop them in the comment section below, just so that you're informing me as well. I might just be a bloke who reads through a Twitter feed and collects bits of information, nitpicks bits from news sources, and just gives my verdict on what I read, whether it be true or false, whatever it is. If you all have the facts, the cold, hard-hitting facts, then do be sure to drop them in the comment section below, because it could be news to me as well, and maybe I address that in its own separate video. But about the fee that's been discussed. So they're talking, this is from Shamoun Hafez, but also from Simon Stone, that the rumoured range for the fee sits between 15 to 20 million pounds, and that's the offer supposedly that Everton have proposed. So that's on the a proposal. They haven't stated that it's been a submitted bid. Whether that's, whether we take that with a pinch of salt and say, well, that's just them saying that the bid has been placed, or whether it's just sat as a proposal for now and nothing's actually going on, like nothing's happening as we speak. Anthony Elanga, someone who was not on the, did not join the squad out in Oslo, and by the looks of it, there's going to be the same squad travelling to Edinburgh. I think the question really remains is if he ends up going on the US tour. Because if he goes on the US tour, then there's probably not as many legs to the story as initially assumed. But perhaps if it's more the case that if he doesn't get included on the tour, it's because there are concrete negotiations going on, and Anthony's probably asked to be excluded just to see how things go. And basically just to focus on potentially getting a transfer completed. In United's case, I think there's going to be some people perhaps torn with this, whether they want to keep Anthony Elanga, whether they think he's got a future at the club, or whether there's the other half of things, other half of the fan base that will say, well, no, we should sell him. If we can get some money for him, then good. I think if we get 15, 20 million pounds for Anthony Elanga, because he's not really someone who's proven, like a proven talent for us. I know he does well from time to time for his country, but he's never really done anything noteworthy, aside from maybe scoring a goal or two here and there. I know under Ralph Rangnick he had a bit of like an explosive couple of games when he burst onto the scene in United's first team. Aside from that, kind of disappeared and not done anything else since. Again, it's one of those young players, young profiles in the squad, and it's like, well, yeah, you're selling your youth off for dirt cheap, and it's kind of like, but at the same time, we also know that Eric has said that if you're not world class and you're not better than what we have, you won't be getting in the team. So on that basis, that Elanga's not seeing first team football, we should know that he's surplus to what Eric wants. He's surplus to requirements. Now, that kind of rules out everyone's like thoughts and feelings on the squads or on the players in the squad. That kind of rules everything out because it's essentially Ten Hag has said, well, look, Anthony, you're not quite good enough to make it ahead of so and so in the squad. So it's up to you what you're going to do with your career because you don't feature in my plans. So here we are with this linked transfer away from the club, and Everton look to be the favourites by bidding 15 to 20 million pounds, which for me, if it's down to me, I would say 100% I would take it. Any sort of funds that you can raise can at this point for a player that you know is not going to play in the first team is going to be pivotal, absolutely pivotal to signing players that are going to play and contributing the funds to actually making those transfers happen. Trust me, like screw all of this talk about FFP. No, it's not. It's literally just the board that are incompetent and lazy bastards. They don't want to do more work. They don't want to do more work, right? They don't want to spend money. They don't want to do more work. That's literally it. So they're like, well, let's keep the players that are deadwood and that, we definitely know we shouldn't be keeping because, well, knowing how bad we are at negotiations, it means that I'd have to do more negotiations. Oh, Carl, come on, give me a rest, give me a break. Like, seriously, it's a bit of a joke with the behaviour as such from our boards and our negotiations teams to try and use cost cutting exercises to try and keep players because we want to protect values. No, we don't care. We just want to sell players and get them out of the squad that we don't need. The money we do have, sign players that we do need and that we do want. End of story. It's a simple concept. It's like black and white. It's just there's no dramas about it. It's literally it's as clear as day. So get on with it. But anyways, let me know your thoughts and feelings in the comment section below. Do be sure to smash a like on the video and subscribe if you haven't done so already. And we'll be seeing you again real soon. It's goodbye from me for now.